Hey everybody, welcome back to CattaBlah. Playing Donkey Kong Country. What it is, yo.
What it do?
What that mouth do? Right? Can people say that?
I think so.
I think people say that.
I think at some point in history.
There's at least one person that said that at some point in history. Oh, and also as Donkey Kong, if you hold down and press Y, you can slam the ground. And there's bananas in some spots.
Oh.
Yeah.
There was no banana there.
There was no banana in that hole in the ground. All right, well, the rest of this playthrough is going to be Dustin on that level, and I'll keep going.
Yeah. Ah, whatever. That's not what this series is about, anyways.
This is a competition. The loser has to suck the winner's dick.
Again?
You whore. I love those jokes where it's like you call the other person gay for like sucking your dick or something. What are you, gay?
If I was gay, I would, and I had a boyfriend, and like during sex and whatnot, I would say that all the time. What are you gay?
What are you, gay?
What are you, gay? You want me to suck your dick? Oh, what are you, gay?
Exactly. Oh, I'd be the worst gay boyfriend ever.
Yeah,
just annoy the other person
funny,
so
though.
much. What are you, gay? God, you just grab my balls? What are you, gay? Because you're fucking the dude in the ass.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Those are like some of my favorite jokes, though. Ah! I needed that.
We know quite a few gay people. I wonder if any of them would find that funny.
I mean, probably. Somebody must find it funny, right?
Aw, dude, fiance, she has a really good gay friend. He's good shit. Like, he's awesome.
Uh-huh.
We were watching this show, and he's like... the guy was flaming on this show.
Okay.
And the guy that I know, he's really not.
Shit. Okay.
He'll come up to you and like grab your hand like a bro. It's like, "What's up, dude?" You would never tell.
Okay.
So we're watching this show, and he's like, "Man, that guy is fucking gay." I was like, "I agree. I fully agree.
Sure is.
He sure is, man."
It's kind of funny, yeah. You get like they're not like the flamboyant type of gay guy.
Yeah.
But then you get like the stereotype.
Yeah.
A walking stereotype.
Oh yeah, him and his boyfriend, you would never tell.
Oh yeah, they're both like that.
Manly men.
All right.
I mean, one of them is obviously the bear.
Okay.
But yeah, they're good shit.
Nice. Well, you're just learning all kinds of stuff here.
I always prefer having gay friends.
Why?
Because, like, they're a lot of fun, and, you know, you can, while you're having fun, you can catch them checking you out and stuff, and it's just an all-around fucking swell time.
It's pretty good.
I jumped on him.
I beg to differ.
This isn't going very well for me. What happens if I game over?
I don't know, actually. I don't know what happens when you game over. I don't think I've ever gamed over before, Dustin. Like, I'm literally MLG.
I have never beat this game, and I got to one part in the game every fucking time, and it's the water boss level. It's like an octopus, I think. Giant one. And it's in like a mine area.
An octopus in a mine area? That is not ringing in. Are you sure you're thinking of this one?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if there is an octopus boss. I don't think so. I think the only bosses in here are...
the beaver.
So there's two versions of the beaver. I think there's two versions of the bird. Oh, come back. Here you are. Two versions of the bird. There's King K. Rool. 1, 2, 3. There's the bee.
Yeah.
I believe one there's like a big barrel that just like spits out monsters at you.
Yeah.
And you have to kill that. And I think that might be it.
Maybe I'm thinking of the one with Dixie Kong.
I think you are, because in one of them, yes, there is There is like a... Not an octopus, but there's like a clam.
Oh, yeah, that's the one.
That's in Donkey Kong Country 3. I actually really like Donkey Kong Country 3. It's a lot of fun. They put in some like neat stuff in it that I really enjoyed.
Now maybe we'll get to it.
Oh, easy.
I mean, these types of games are really...
Ah, shit!
Are really good for our Talk and Play series. Anybody new to this video, like we do Talk and Play series, kind of like a podcast of the video games, and these are the type of games we like to play while we're doing it.
Yeah, it's really easy to play a game where we like take turns playing, because then it's easy to kind of keep up the conversation instead of both of us focusing at the same time or whatever.
I just want to beat this.
I believe in you, Dustin. This is your time to shine.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. Smell you later, Gramps.
Smell you later, Grams.
Alright, Dustin. This is the one.
So do you have a New Year's resolution?
My New Year's resolution is to no longer make New Year's resolutions.
Really?
No.
Oh.
That would be ridiculous.
That's fucking stupid.
Yeah, that's fucking stupid.
Why would you ever think I was serious?
Remember, you can only one button. Just the jump. Hold over and the jump. Dustin, what are you doing? You see this?
How are you doing it?
I don't understand why you're not doing it. Like, are you holding up or something?
No.
Like, yeah, I can get it every time. Like, if you hold left or right and just press that bottom button.
Okay, let me show you.
Alright,
Okay,
awesome.
Let me show you.
Okay, here it is. Oh, look at that.
Don't you just hate when, you know, it's always going wrong, and then the moment that somebody's there to look at it, it's like, oh, it's perfect.
Absolutely, yeah, it works just fine. What's your problem? Straight down there.
Here?
Yeah.
Oh.
I used to do that to you one time. I just lead you down a hole, kill you.
Don't do that.
Wouldn't that be hilarious?
For you.
Yeah, exactly. That's all that matters. Yeah, I don't generally make New Year's resolutions because I know I'm not going to keep them. Do you ever make New Year's resolutions?
Every year.
Every year? Is it the same one every year?
No. No. I move from one failure to the next.
Yeah, of course. Like, what am I going to fail at this year? It's exciting to think about. No. So what's your resolution this year?
That's really YouTube related.
Oh! All right, tell me.
I feel like in the past I haven't been... Not that I haven't really tried to do everything as perfectly as possible. I know I've had my lazy moments, but that's... How am I going over there? Oh.
You don't. It's just to get that.
But I'm not going to be doing that anymore. So, as in, if I get lazy with the metadata...
There's one straight down there.
Right here?
Yeah.
Oh,
you can see it.
Yeah, like... Just like putting more effort into it, I guess. Just making sure all the back end stuff is always done.
Well, and you know, it's a lot easier. It's a lot easier to stay motivated and to put the time in if you see the results from it. It gets really hard to stay motivated and like putting in all the work every time.
Yeah.
If you do all that, then you don't see any results for it. It can get quite discouraging sometimes. And just hard to stay in it and put in the effort, because it's like, well, I did it and nothing happened from it, so why bother?
Yeah, I beat it.
My God, I told you that was the time. That was your time to shine.
Yeah, but that's the whole thing, and I think, you know, like I'm pulling out of one day of volleyball. I decided I'm not going to do it.
Okay, yeah, I think you told me that before.
I'm going to give, I'm going to replace that time with, figuring out the metadata more and figuring out a bunch of other stuff. And
shit. Oh, let's look at that. Uh-oh, bonus. This is like the worst bonus. I hate this one. Yeah. It's like doing the metadata and all the tags and all that stuff to find out like what'll get you recommended more to everybody. That's probably the hardest part, because if you don't do it right, you're not getting new people to your channel. And I mean, without doing that, you're not getting any growth. And like with any new YouTube channel, that's probably the hardest part. And I know we've talked about it a bunch of times before too. Like just getting people to your channel. How do you... Oh, fuck. I was way too late. That time goes down so fast. Just getting people to your channel and figuring out how to do that is probably one of the hardest things about running a channel. Oh shit, I'm playing. I was like, Dustin, what are you doing? Go.
I haven't had a lot of time to be active on social media either. That's another one of my things is where just like a bunch of back-end stuff like that. Like I know you do a lot of the editing, even though I do the intros and the metadata, like I just haven't had a lot of time to do a lot of the other shit.
Mm-hmm.
So
oh wow, good job, Josh.
With this whole thing, like the real plan is like, okay, metadata, I'm gonna spend more time researching that, finding trendy stuff, and and my other thing is gonna be like being more active on Twitter and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I find very hard is to just think about something to put on there.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it doesn't always have to be, you know, some big thing, right? Like, it can just be some little thing or whatever. But just finding something.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, most of the time, like, essentially what I do now is if just something pops into my head that I think's funny or interesting or something, then I'll post it. But, you know, if I go a long period of time without having that, then nothing really gets posted. Just straight up. There you go.
But like even I've been a that was the thing. I've been a little bit more active on Twitter, like replying to Boogie and a bunch of those.
Oh,
things.
have you?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
My other New Year's, I actually have two. My other New Year's resolution is to be a better fiance. Because with my limited time, I spend how much I work. Like I go to work at 7 or 8, and sometimes I don't get home until 9 at night.
Yeah.
So, that's definitely one of them is to spend more time with her as well. It's a time thing. Like I really overloaded myself with everything.
Yeah. But I mean, you said that, like, even hers, like, you guys' schedules are opposite most of the time. So she's working nights and you're working during the day. So then it's tough, like, to meet up.
Just sucks because, like, let's say she has a Tuesday or Wednesday off, and then she has Tuesday and Wednesday off one week, and then I'm at volleyball both those days.
Right.
So
yeah. It just takes up. Then there's just lots of stuff in life that can just eat up time, and it's not like when you think about each one, you're like, oh, you know, that's just one evening, or that's just one this or one that.
Yeah.
But you add them all up together, and then all of a sudden you just have no time left. Like it's really easy just to let that eat up time.
I really thought I could do YouTube and keep my normal schedule of everything else that I was doing. It's just, it's become too much.
Oh, yeah.
Because on top of volleyball...
You're almost there, just go.
On top of volleyball, like...
Careful. There's going to be another guy later on, too.
Doing the... like music stuff as well, like doing vocal coaching and whatnot. So that's another... Literally every day of the week I have something planned in the evening. Yeah. And that stops as of this month. I'm dropping some stuff. So... Yeah, I need to be better in making my priorities. The side of work is not going to be my priority anymore. Because I'm going to put in my 8 or 9 hours and then fucking peace out. And if people don't like that, well, maybe they should fucking do their jobs and start putting everything on me.
Why are those bananas there? You son of a bitch game. Yeah, I mean, that's tough too with work because, like, you don't want to... Like, you still want to try and do as much as you can and not fuck over other people.
It just sucks. Like, they all go home at 3 or 4, and then they expect me to get this shit done. I'm like, that's not even in my job description. Yeah. Like, figuring out your guys' budgeting, not my fucking job description. Yeah. So, like, suck my dick. I'm out. Okay. My life is struggling because of it. I'm not doing it. This week working Christmas and nobody else being there was a real...
Yeah, why were you the only one that had to work?
For the exact same reason. It's like, everybody just... I don't know. I don't know if they just don't give a fuck about me, but they just expect me to do everything for them.
Mm-hmm. That's where you came from.
And I don't know if it's because they don't know what they're doing, but...
I mean, it's also easy. It's like, oh, this person's always done that, so
Thing is,
he'll just do it.
It's stuff that like people fuck up.
Go down.
And they're like, okay, well, I gotta fix that now.
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of you guys, you know, in your job professions, like, you're doing stuff that your manager should be doing, or you're doing stuff that your other, the other employees should be doing. Like, it's just... That's why, you know what, I actually feel kind of bad for administrators a lot, because they'll end up doing the work of a manager. Where's the balloon?
Oh, it floats off.
Oh.
I mean, there's lots of jobs that'll do that, and I mean, I feel like managers a lot of the time don't. They just slough off their job to somebody else because, you know, I'm the manager, and so I delegate, and I won't do my job either. I'll just delegate that to somebody else.
Yeah,
they think that that's how it works. I don't know.
I've heard that so many times. Managers saying, "Oh, my job is to delegate." Job's kind of to lead people, and leaders doing nothing isn't really a leader.
Well, example, then how can you be a good leader when everybody just resents you because you're not doing anything?
Oh, yeah.
Right? Because, I mean, if they sit there and they do nothing, and you have to do stuff that, you know, you're doing extra work that they could help with, or doing their work, then you're like, well, what the fuck is this guy? Why is he managing me when he does nothing? Like, it's just, I feel like when you kind of get the chain of command, that if you're higher up in the chain of command and you don't do a good job of helping out your people and kind of like being on the same level as them, then they're not going to like you, and they're not going to do their best work for you.
Wow, like the biggest thing for me is, I don't even care if anybody sees this. I know a couple people from work watch it, but those are the people that I typically like. There's a couple people at work I do like, but the other guys, I just don't understand why I'm doing work for somebody and bailing them out all the time when I really don't fucking like them, and they've screwed me over and almost got me fired 3 times for telling lies.
Oh.
Like, fuck you, you fucking cunt. Why am I doing your fucking work? So, no, it was a really eye-opening week. As shitty as it was to not have a Christmas, I think I've got my priorities in place right now.
Well, I mean, career is important, but so is like your life. Because I mean, what good is having a career if that's literally all you do and you're not happy in the rest of your life, right?
Work was making me miserable.
Exactly.
Well, if anybody has any work problems or anything that we just talked about.
And what's your New Year's resolution?
Yeah, that too.
What are you guys gonna fail on this year? Let's all start out with a bang by failing right off the bat. And then you set the bar low, and then you only go up from there. See? It's an old little trick that I always do. You fail it right away, you set the bar low, and then you're like, the year can only get better. And then it's a great year every time. Boom.
Leave it down below, and we'll see you next time.
See you later.
Bye.